looks like they're just content with the situation, right? It's pretty good place. It's good for Puppy to help control the camp. He can just grab what he wants. And like, what are they gonna do? They have IO Oracle, so it seems like you can the edge in these engagements at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oracle's kind of worthless until level 3, and then it does pop off a little bit.
More than a little. He's got a great level 3 pop off. One of the best, I'd say.
I mean,
bottom lane, pretty boring though. We got Zai, Koikpa farming it up. Bloodseeker.
Oh, don't
on
watch
Centaur.
that. No one saw that, Zai. Don't worry. It's okay.
It should be pretty even past.
That was really disappointing. It was so close. I can't believe I didn't pull.
You get nothing.
Yeah, aside from that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's supposed to be.
Plan down here.
It's just going to be a little bit blah, right? I mean, you got Orb of Venom on each of them, so it's they're both like, well, we wasted our gold on this, didn't we? Like,
yeah. I mean, 6, even still, I guess Centaur, he can always TP out, so. Bloodseekers do anything too goofy. Farm. Now mid, though, we got a rotation. 4-minute flip a coming. Yapzor, he knows this well. And not going to be able to find anything. But the rune does get secured for Nisha. That is the Arcane.
Yeah, he already grabbed it up, so it's all solid, especially after tagging that EMP. As we still wait, our first play, bottom, Koikpa went in, and he got caught by the tower.
I just caster curse this bottom lane, buddy. Look at that. And, what did I say? Unless the Bloodseeker does something, did I say goofy? What was the word I used there?
I don't really listen, so I'm not sure, but I believe he was goofing. He goofed.
that was it right there, bud. Oh, boy. Well, nice start for Secret, then. Over a 1K net worth lead already.
That makes up for the missed pull. You know, Zai gets one back, and now Stampede gonna be an option. Could even tilt something like that mid lane here too. Kind of crazy. I mean, we have 2 mid laners this game, right?
Can't believe Zai didn't go for it. I guess when you're 1v1, you don't want to leave the lane too long, but he could have just walked up and grabbed that other bounty.
Yeah, he's got a full wave coming and everything though. Right now, Koikpa is 1 creep away from 6. And Zai is a little bit low. As you said, has the TP, though, but... I mean, now he's just max HP. So if he tries to rupture him, he's just going to stand there. He's not going to care at all. Mid lane, the zip.
Oh, good setup here. Boxy again. Great tornado, but Stampede, they should be able to chase him down and kill
Oh, that was almost bad.
Whew. Nisha, about 19 HP there. Just a little close. Going to opt to TP. Obviously, Bloodseeker pretty good at chasing down those cleanup kills. Now drops the Rupture. Yappy, TP out. A little close. No, not even at all.
Catapult was not enough damage to help, unfortunately, as it's an instant TP to the top lane.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to get caught now. Nisha, a little crafty little play.
Chen Storm. Right?
I guess, yeah, it's really Puppy with the crafty little play. Pulls him back up after he fills up the bottle in the well, and bada boom, bada bing. 3-0.
That is so infuriating to play against. Does he have any stacks up here too, or no? All right. Doesn't have everything going for him, it turns out, as Rubik.
It's also rare that we see the Chen Storm really pop off at 6 minutes, right? Usually this is still stacking time. Storm's kind of just chilling in lane. This is a very early application of the combo. I like it.
Well, they're going to get Puppy back for it, though. As now Koikpa has made his way up top, and they're going to put Mickey in the bottom lane. Mickey, level 4 versus the level 7 Centaur, though. So we're going to try and control this wave a little bit and see if he can stay as safe as possible. When that Stampede's back up, I worry a little bit for Mickey.
Hey, Trent, check this out. The Ring of Tarrasque on Centaur. We're not seeing too many casual Ring of Tarrasques these days.
No, it's true.
Price on Centaur, though.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey. There's very few heroes that really want to opt for this, because generally you're going to go for like a Ring of Health that's going to build into something, or maybe like a mask.
Guys like role-playing the Cobalt Foreman here with all these ring.
Nice one. The thing about the Ring of Tarrasque, though, is that, like, cost-wise, it is the best, like, for that function, right? So, if it's a hero that you can make it work
stat on. Per price, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Like for like the HP and the value you get, it is the best. It's just has the worst build up, or build induce rather.
Yeah. Now bottom Stampede again. Zai sets it up on the Mickey, but Taiga keeps him alive. Yapzor there with the telekinesis and big reinforcements.
They were waiting for this, man. They knew, right? Like they 100% know that the second he gets Stampede, he wants to go for that. They even had a Radiant Obs there kind of scouting out the situation, but Taiga was patient, waited it out, and had the tether in for the save, and then the immediate TP's there too. Nisha will snag another rune right in the face of Boxy though, so can't get anything after that rotation to the bottom lane.
Yeah, a great Liquid read, a bit of a bait, if you will. However, Secret, do they really lose out? Looking at it, they're still farming, splitting up the map, and that was 4 heroes of Liquid that made the rotation. So not a free kill by any stretch.
And they didn't see Nisha actually pick up this invis, so they don't know this is happening.
Though he has been off the map, so seemed maybe a little suspect. Mickey and Taiga head into the fog.
Yeah, they might have seen his bottle when they were coming off that high ground. He was by the small camp, so actually they might know that he had it bottled. But he is heading right towards that orchid.
Go. Sounds good this game. Pressure on. Anything in the way of stacks for either side? Looks like Insania is working on the double and snipes it.
It's Liquid. You know there's got to be some stacks happen. But not too shabby on the side of Secret either. We got Ancients. And looks like Puppy's clearing it up. Well, just a single camp, actually. So he wants to steal that Harpy Stormcrafter for himself.
Taiga gets that stack where he's farming with Mickey. Is up those golems. Ancient Dragon.
Secret looking like it's going to be mighty passive for a bit. The question is, when does Zai switch into the Blink? Or does he even feel the need, I guess? But I could see a Blink after this Hood, right? If they want to start actually creating plays around the map with this Storm, that would really help.
Definitely.
Centaur jump, Chen pulling the Storm. Like the pull-in, we've seen the value from Na'Vi so many times. Yes, the global aspect of it is huge, but it's also just how close you are to the enemy target, so that first big zip doesn't waste all your mana. And that's been one of those big changes to Storm that's made the hero so much less valuable over the past few years.
Absolutely. This combo just gives the Storm so many more options. Bounties come out. Looks like 3 for Secret again as Yapzor gets that deny on the double damage rune there. Would you believe it, Trent? Secret rotated their cores into the jungle, and Yapzor is now getting solo lane experience.
And Nisha also decided that he wants to play passive because of what his team's doing. So he had the Orchid queued up, and then he shifted those robes into Treads and Akaya instead. Pretty cool thing you can do with the Orchid buildup.
Yeah, that's awesome. You can keep yourself open-ended, but still get some great value out of that extra int.
Yep.
Nisha. That's playing to win, baby.
Huge item inventory plays.
Dire's middle tower.
Poppy's confused over here on the side of the map trying to find the side shop.
Secret's ahead by 4,000 net worth at 10 minutes. These little things.
we got a pull-in up top. They're going for something.
Is under attack.
Poppy's calling his buddy.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh, I see.
Nisha has been summoned to the tree line. Look how sneaky this is.
Do you need the divine favor, Trent?
Yes, I do.
When you say pull-in, I think you mean electric vortex from the storm. That's why I've been getting confused.
Ah, my bad.
Here we go. Nisha up top, though, does get silenced. Won't be enough to save Koipa. Now Insania low, only 5. No false promise. That's 2 dead for Yapzor.
And Yapzor's the
buyback now from Koipa. Matu in pretty deep, taking big magic damage. Now he falls. Zai does get off the stomp. Nisha trying to find this kill. Taiga doesn't have the healer. A very chaotic fight, but it looks like Liquid will overwhelm it. Not going to find the last kill on Storm, though.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That's a bit unfortunate. Looks like Poppy must have gotten the hand of God late, I'm just assuming. Probably just got the XP near the end of that to take into it, or else he would have popped it.
That was a weird fight where there were some ultimates on the cusp there. So with the buyback factored in, it is still a gain for Liquid, but not by much. About 350 net worth. And is a 3 for 3.
And most of that gold did go to the gyrocopter. Quite a lot bit there for Zai, too. He did 30. He did more damage than the gyro. Did half of his team's damage in that engagement, so at least he's helping out early, and he will indeed start looking towards the blink. But look at this. Oh, it's gorgeous. Weep in your pubs, ladies and gentlemen. Where is this when you play Dota? I ask you. Why can't this happen in your games?
I implore you.
Look at these camps stacked.
Yeah, and even on the Radiant, too. I mean, Matsu's killing a double Ancient stack right now, side by side. So there's something to be learned here, folks. 2 best teams in the world prioritizing stacking at 12 minutes. Also awkward in that fight before the Drow Ranger gets out that Dragon Lance. So a tough one for Matsu. Got caught a little too far forward. sort of less than ideal for both sides to commit to that fight as it.
Yeah, Liquid were kind of, I think, happy to see Secret make the first move, though.
Yes, for sure.
Dire's
I think
top tower
they're more
is
enticed to
There's
play a
that
bit
now.
defensive. But
So maybe could open up an option for Secret.
we're back again, though. Divine Favor's up, so he can do the call-in once more if he requires it. And I see heroes coming in.
Yeah, they're ready for it. Again, Liquid reading this pretty darn well.
They just want the deny at this point, I think. If they can just disengage with Tornado and deny the tower. But Quagma's not opting for it, though. He's clearing the way first.
I just can't get over how classic
Dire's
Secret this
middle
is right
tower
now. Like,
is
they're
under
pressuring
attack.
top. Puppy's just sitting here with Divine Favor. Like, whenever we're ready, we can do this. So they're forcing Liquid to rotate. Meanwhile, Niche is just pushing out bottom, farming jungle, while Yapsor free farms mid solo and pressures.
Yeah, of course it's Yapsor who's getting free farm, right?
Yeah,
That's,
exactly. That's what I mean. Like, Yapsor's showing, Nisha's farming safely, Puppy's up top, showing with Matsu, and kind of threatening the guys, we can initiate anytime we want. Nisha could be right next to me in just a couple seconds.
I do like
Getting into their head.
I like the top play though. They don't deny it. Even though Secret will have to make another mover up here, like they clear the wave and they just say, you know what? Let's just leave it. I mean, at least then they have to do this concentrated push once again. Like they're not gonna want to send just Zai up here or something, but they're smoking mid. They're looking for their first play, and he went for the pipe instead of the blink here. So this is not a blink reveal on Zai. He stopped off for the pipe instead.
Still be very survivable against the gyro, though. Recall last fight, Drow died mostly to magic damage. Here we go.
He pinged him.
Nisha. Yeah, they go straight on to Quagga. Counterplay from Insania. Now false promise available, but out of range. Zai jumps in and grabs it. Now the Stampede in onto Mickey. 4v5 is Machu taking damage, but now in the back line, it looks like he'll be okay. Mickey gets false promise. He's getting healed up quite a bit. He'll be just fine. Instead, they turn on to Boxy. A 2-0 so far. Secret on the hunt for more. Might not find it, but that tier 1 tower has also fallen.
Once that call down came out and it just didn't look like much was happening for Liquid, that fight was starting to look a little disastrous.
I mean, that was also no hand of God. Puppy didn't have the mana for it. He used mech instead.
I'll take that.
I mean, they just weren't even doing that much damage. It was kind of this big barrage coming out from the gyro, and everyone's just sort of standing there waiting, the pipe helping out a lot in that engagement, considering how early on in the match it is.
Yeah.
Like that barrier is just doing a crazy amount, like percentage-wise compared to all your max HPs right now. That is nuts. Like that is almost half of Puppy's health that you're protecting with from magic damage.
Absolutely. Bloodstone not too far away for Nisha. On the Liquid side of things, there's a Drum of Endurance up on Gyro. Mickey not opting for an Aghanim's Rush, as we've seen fairly commonly. Feels like he needs that BKB pronto.
It is a very good game for it. Like, of course, the Drow is going to be an issue, no doubt. That's why it's so important to have all these interrupts and almost like frustrating aspects of the Liquid draft, like the tornadoes, the blood rights, and everything to try and create that space for Mickey. He needs a lot of damage, though. This is quickly looking like single core gyro, right? I mean, I guess it's kind of destined that way when you have Bloodseeker and an Invoker because they're such enablers, but he's going to have to do it all this game.
Yeah, I think some of that was by design, but it is still a lot of pressure on his shoulders. You like this Atos on Quagga? I guess the utility is probably the way to go for a 3 Bloodseeker, right?
Yeah, there's not much better items. It's good for the catch, too. It lets him kind of create relocate plays, too.
And it also takes away that threat of TPing out in front of him. Now he can solo kill people with Rupture if he has an opportunity. I used to see Bloodseekers buy Yules for basically the same reason.
Yeah.
Also great setup for Blood Riot, all that kind of stuff.
So keeping their top tier 1 helps facilitate this push in the top lane. You know? So
it is still a growing lead, though. Up to almost 6K now, Trent, for Secret. So while it feels sort of even, 8 to 5, Liquid clearly making moves, they are getting outpaced.
I mean, you can see by where each team is moving and playing. You have, like Secret basically taking Liquid's lanes. Oh, the smoke. They don't fall for the illusion. Oh, well, Taiga hit the creep, so he's revealed.
Okay. Though sees it, jumps in onto Insania. Now comes the stun, silence. Okay, they might be able to find something as Nisha gets low. Yapso in the back line.
Yapso had the stolen turd.
Pretty clutch. Now the gyro pops the BKB defensively as Boxy falls. Courier might get taken out, and Insania and Koikba both go for the TP. Centaur not going to be able to gallop his way over in time.
I could read there.
Yeah, I meant the little Centaur on that, but still 2 Centaurs, I suppose. Tiger obviously finished off as he comes back.
Let the fun begin.
Well, not great for Liquid. You know, that's your gyro BKB reveal. Now picks up the Aghanim. That hurts their trend.
Yeah, he's just on the road to really big items, and I feel like this game is... I don't know, he's still a couple items away from Rapier, but that's almost what you're looking at, right? Yeah. Between, like, Alacrity and the Blood Rage, Central Solar.
Sunstrike scouts it out, but Roche goes down, and now Liquid in an awkward spot. They don't really want to take this fight, but they're committed. Koikba in deep, saved. Sania has it. Okay.
Yeah, they better run. That's a Blood Rage drow.
All right.
Get out of there.
Yeah, you don't want to fight that. Kind of 4v5 to get that one started, but no punishment.
Yapso with such good steals. Stealing the EMP over and over. Now he's the Blood Rage again, still going.
Nisha jumps in. Silence comes out. Koikba, he'll fall alongside Boxy. That's 2 towards dead now on Liquid. Insania getting picked apart on the side, and now it's just 2. Another.
There's so many Bloodstone charges.
Taiga not going to be able to make it to the high ground. The Drow Ranger arrows will chase him down. And now Mickey with the TP. Whoa, the Vortex. Somehow that Centaur stun didn't connect. And it does end up being a clean sweep. That's a 5-0. Team Secret, 15-5, taking control.
And never letting it up, really. They're just kind of head up this whole time. They're the ones who are making moves. Sure, maybe their first move wasn't perfect with the buybacks from Liquid, but it was still an expensive hold in that regard. And then those deaths out of fast. Yapsor is fogging himself off to the side.
Yeah,
How cheeky
I
can you
feel
be?
like right now Secret are just doing good technical boxing. You know, they're not throwing haymakers, they're not taking risk, but they're not giving any openings. This is just great technical textbook Dota, solid movements, fluid farming. Nothing flashy, but it ends up being fantastic.
It's just, how do you solo carry versus such an early mech, pipe, and Hand of God? They can just cancel out all of his spell damage, and so that means that he has to get to the big items, and that just takes so long for him. It doesn't matter if you have Blood Rage and Alacrity, it's just not going to add up fast enough.
It's like Secret picked up this draft where if they could just get a net worth lead, they certainly have the tools to do more damage than Liquid can heal with their double healing support setup. And now Koikba gets popped again. Definitely some weaknesses to this Oracle Wisp combo. Playing from behind, if you get overwhelmed, you start to feel a little useless because now you have no damage and your healing's not.
Well, you can also just see how good they are playing with the Chen. Just utilizing it perfectly, where Yapsor was just up top pushing this. They're actually smoking up here. They had smoked a little bit. I think Insania was hoping to maybe catch someone, but he was just pushing the waves and just got pulled right to the bottom for that fight. And now they're pressuring the mid-tier 3 and the bottom tier 3. And hello, anybody home?
Foxy trying to get back to his doorstep, does have a ghost walk. Dust does connect, but they won't commit for it. Yeah, I mean, Puppy has been playing Shen for something like 15 years, Trent, so not surprised that he is master class at this point.
And yet he still innovates and gets new items that didn't even exist then, like the Holy Locket, you know?
That is a sick item on Shen, though. You know, we've seen Kuro buy it on the Undying. You know, gets tossed around Theorycraft on like Necro-esque heroes occasionally, but this is a great game for it.
Yeah, one job. Hand of God, so this makes a lot of sense. Like, sure, mech's also good, if you can get that off.
So, Trent, riddle me this, okay? When you get Spell Amp on a hero like Lina, and then you hold down Alt, and you look at the tooltip, it shows you how much damage you really do with the Spell Amp.
Why doesn't it work with Divine Favor and
hold down
Holy
on Hand
Locket?
of God? No, not even Divine Favor. I want Hand of God. It's 250 amped up by 35. I want Dota to do the math for me.
You know, I also don't know how the percentages on heal stuff work. I assume it's the same where it's
I don't know how percentages work.
yeah, but is it additive? You remember how stats resistance used to work? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it could be additive for healing, but here we go. Team fight breaks out. They do get the save onto Blood Bloodseeker, but I think he might still pop. The Quakester will survive for a few more seconds, but now falls. Foxy also goes down. Double buyback, though. They want to get back into this fight. Maybe an option to turn. Nisha a little bit low on mana, but don't forget, does have that
Yeah, they need this
Atos.
Atos.
Now Wisp is low. Zai getting into the backline, putting a lot of pressure onto Taiga, but can't finish him off. Now the Drow, they found her, but can they kill her? They need a little bit more. Quick was there, but Puppy trying to assist his carry, and he will repel. A tight fight now, still a 5v5 as Nisha finally goes down, but it's Storm Spirit. The best Aegis carrier in the game is about to come back to life, and that's a full mana bar. Zip zap in the back line, Mickey's down, and Nisha is going to clean house. He works as a janitor on the night shift, and he's getting a bonus today. That's 4 dead as Liquid are in big trouble in this best of 1. There it is, GG Trent. That's it. Nisha with the Aegis slaps him down.
Team Secret.
Well, like we said, very long, drawn-out best of ones as teams play very patient. That's what you expect coming into this sort of a situation here. Very long, drawn-out best of ones as teams play very patient. That's what you expect coming into this sort of a situation here. Very long, drawn-out best of ones as teams play very patient. That's what you expect coming into this sort of a situation here.